Hello friends and traders, we are going to talk about how to adjust your Sunday fractal tool. Now this Sunday open tool has been placed on Sunday as we have been discussing the frequencies, and we have been discussing where to place these tools. These are placed on Sunday open when the market opens, and we stage it and we don't touch it for the entire week because the model is going to be static for the entire week. Now, based on the frequencies, based on the explosion of ranges, what we have to do is the weekly ranges have now become a fractal inside a daily ranges. Now you think about a cycle inside cycle inside cycles. So there are 5 layers of cycles. Sunday is one layer. Now the Sunday open is supposed to be the outer cycle. There has been a shift of polarity, which is basically stating the law of nature states so above, so below, inside becomes outside. It is a shift, it is a mirror shift which has taken place, which basically means the ranges of Sunday open for the entire week are now being played inside a 24-hour window. So what do we do? Well, we are going to release a new model for high volatility for years for members on the issue of frequency and the fractals. Sunday open was designed to keep it on Sunday, and it is designed for lazy people like me. Now what we can do, get a little active, reactive and proactive by moving this Sunday to the pivot ranges and pivot by pivot, and the frequencies should still show up because the day frequencies are not changing, and the frequency for the ownership of the day frequency is not changing. The ranges have expanded, so we can flip the weekly into daily fractals, which basically means we can rotate this. All right, Sunday open by pivots, by pivot. And let's show you how that works. All right, so you're used to looking like this for an entire week, but now this is going to be a fractal. So this is going to be moving based on, let's start with some place. You won't spend too much time, we'll just do it on the worst day, right? Worst days are the ones to test to see if the models are still working. Something is moving like that aggressively, which is great, right? So models have to be tested under all conditions. All right, so where we have the date of 4 and 8, I placed on this day, I placed it here because this was the visible low. From then on, again, as I said, I'm gonna put it on each and every swing. Open was here on the prior, this is the close of the prior day, so this is open of new day. So Sunday open is becoming a new day, which is fine. We just put it here. And what are we expecting? Market should vibrate to 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. So let's see if it went to 12. See on the right side, inside the bracket, it went to the 9th dimension and the 12th frequency right here. So it worked. Let's mark it. So we have discussed this on SPX the way I'm showing you. In SPX we do this because there's overnight jumps and it works nicely by pinning on SPX. We are looking for frequencies of 3, which has a very high probability of closing on daily basis. All right, now let's go back to this guy. And then what we have here, from this high, we are looking at the frequency of half or doubles, and addition and subtraction. So if I subtract it, it is 4. And if I add it, it is 12. 12 is 3. So on the pullback, it went to 3. This is the frequency of 3. Now this is moving down. Now I'm going to find a new pivot. This is a new pivot. This is a new pivot. This is also a new pivot. Now this is a 15-minute chart of ES. So if I do it from here, what am I expecting? So from this pivot, 8 plus 4 is 12. Half of that is 6. Right here is a 6, frequency of 6. So this is a double thing happening from two different locations. So I'll just mark it. All right, you have to be focused. Just because there's a volatility expansion, pullbacks are happening on 3. You know why. Same calculations are happening. So the frequency worked out nicely, right? Okay. And this is the worst day. And I love to test my universal, because I am always in contango with the universal messages. We must challenge. There are two kinds of philosophies, right? One is blind following and one is investigative following, interactive following. All right, so there it is. So what's happening here on this one? Same thing, 6. So from here it went to 6. This is a 6. Went to 6 and went up huge. Now you may not be able to handle all this. That is not the universal fault. Our philosophies, either they fail or they don't fail, right? They work. That's all we can do. Now this is a huge pivot itself. So now okay, so market stopped here, went up all the way, came down here, right? And then this is a 1 bar pivot. So probably we should start from here, right? This is all technical analysis. 15-minute chart. This is a very strong midpoint. Is like in the smaller time frame, it will be a flag pattern. All right, I just put it here. So what I'm expecting, it should go to higher frequency, should hit 12, and here is a 12 bracket on 9th frequency. Hit the 12, hit the 12 on the worst day of history, right? Worst day of history. Frequencies are still working. These are laws of nature. When we are telling you these things will last forever, multi-generation, right? And we mean it. Okay, anyway, so 8 plus 4, 12, half is 6. Again, going to 6. Worst day in history. Worst day in history of our lifetime. Worst, it depends on what worst really means, right? Profits are made both sides. And some people will not like it if they don't know what they're doing, right? For them, they feel comfort. But I think this is the most profitable time. Get engaged now. And profit start today and profit tomorrow. That's the whole story. So here it is again. What are we doing from this guy? We are hitting. Now we're hitting, I think since it is moving down. Now this is a reset of the day. A new day has started, but let's pin it again anyways. 6 is here, right? And now this 6 is here. It went to 6, it held it. Now if you're a hedged trader, you know how to do it. We don't deal with small things. We don't go with that pennies, right? We have other accounts which are doing precision hit trading on just futures, and we do hedge trading, and we do lots of gamma hedging, delta hedging. We have deep hedged bias trades. A lot of things are going on. Once you know the basics of true trading, which you are seeing right now, right? Then comes the part number 2, which is tactical way approach. It'll take a couple of years. Here, 1 to 6. How can you say, even think about doing this, right? Unless you have these models. I think from here, we are going down to now. Now the day has changed. The day has changed from this. What has happened now? We are on the 9th day. Frequency ninth frequency took over. It stopped at 9. You just have to sit back, take a deep breath, and then what do we do after that, right? We marvel at this. Now think. Come on, man. Move. All right. I think this day is going to be 13 because volatility has gone up. So what is it? So on the low. Where is 13? Right here is 13. 13 is here and here, right? This big frequency got a little shifted. So it is, just mark it 13. So my friends, I think you've done enough, right? And the worst day, we can go up all the way. And now this may not work out because it is so expanded. But why the crash was going on? It was crashing basically based on the frequencies. Interesting. 369. 3 is 369. So, alright. So we go from here. So if I just keep it like this, it went to 13, came to what? I'll just keep it here, right? I'm asking you, requesting you, suggesting you to move this pivot to pivot with this high volatility. And we're going to create a new model. We have to do lots of meditation and see what message comes out from that. How to fix this ES model for higher frequency. It will take some time, but it will come because it's going to stay here. Okay, anyways, there we go. From this low, I think high 9, this is the 9th frequency is working. This again worked out in 9 from different locations. So what else is going on here? Well. So let's try from this pullback. It did not reach 9. So we do a few things, right? It's a simple day, and the 369, 148, sorry, 147, 258, 369. Now what is happening from here? Well, I'm expecting it will go to, because the frequencies are very high, I'll go to higher frequencies. 4 may not work. Okay. So the frequencies are 9 plus 4. 9 plus 4 is 13, which is again 4. So if you think through this, 49 is 4. 13 is 4. Interesting. The year is 9. So 4 or as a double is 8 actually, right? This 49 is also 8 in double A frequency. So 4 and double is 8. So I'm looking at 8 also and 9 also. It went to 8 hidden right here, overlapping the 7. So this was the 8. This was the 9. Okay, and then again we will add some oscillator in the end, right? So when we have these probabilities posted like this,